Today I'm talking about the reasons that you should wear gaiters. There are basically three types: ankle gaiters, mid-length gaiters and full height gaiters. The material that the gaiters are made from also varies as well, from lightweight material through to the durable gaiters I have on today, which are the Crocodile's outdoor research gaiters. The ankle length gaiters are good for walking down gravelly tracks, over rocks, on beaches. They're going to keep out sand and grit and small pebbles, but that's about their capacity, just to keep debris out of your shoes, but not necessarily protecting your legs. Then you have the mid-length, which offer you slightly more protection on your lower leg. And then you have the gaiters that I'm wearing today, which protect me from all the things I've mentioned, and they also protect me from many other hazards I may find on the trail. One of the reasons you wear gaiters is the situation I find myself in today, where the track is quite narrow and it's very overgrown. Other hazards I may encounter and have encountered are spinifex bushes, which are quite sharp grasses that have dried out in the sun, so their edges are quite sharp. Other bushes and vegetation, also branches and twigs that may protrude into the trail at a lower level, and when the trail is quite overgrown you don't see them, so you can get lower leg injuries from those. There's many reasons why I'm wearing my full length gaiters today. Not that I have any of it on the trail today, because it's very, very dry, but the full length gaiters are great for mud on the trail. Some of the trails can get extremely muddy, and they can protect your trousers underneath your gaiters and also your legs, and to a certain extent the top of your shoes, from getting covered in mud. Another important one for them is water. They are waterproof. Obviously in long wet grass you're going to keep your trousers dry. If you do have to go into a creek, up to the top of the gaiter itself is reasonably waterproof, as long as you're pretty quick and you take high steps and don't drag your feet through the water. You can, to a certain extent, keep the water off your trousers and out of your shoes, but obviously if you go over the top of the gaiters, that's another thing again. You're walking in snow, and that, again, that's not applicable today, considering it's about 30 degrees, but they are really good in snow. You could get snow in the top of your shoes, and in extreme conditions you could get frostbite. So that's a really good reason to wear gaiters. You can see the strap here going underneath the shoe. All that, the strap, once you know what hiking shoes you're wearing, get that strap in place, get everything in place before you go on your hike, and then you only have to make minor adjustments, if any, on the trail. I think a lot of the reason that people are turned off gaiters in the first place is that they see they're a hassle trying to put them on, adjust them. But if you do pre-do that, get your strap all set, then you can just slide it underneath your shoe. So yeah, the easier you can make it for yourself, the better it's going to be. And the last reason, and one of the most important reasons for me on my hike today, as you can see with the low scrub at this time of the year, is snakes, ticks, spiders on long grasses that you can pick up on your legs, but more snakes. Here in Western Australia, I think they've got just about every poisonous snake known to man. Unless you've been affected by that, I haven't personally been bitten by a snake. I've come really close a couple of times, and once you've come really close, then you're definitely more aware of that. Until that happens to you, I think you're quite nonchalant and you think, oh, it will never happen to me. And as I say, ticks from leaf debris, also from kangaroo droppings. If you get too near them, you can pick up ticks, and they can be pretty nasty as well. If you don't get onto them straight away and get them out, they can get infected and you end up on antibiotics. And if you're on a hike, an extended hike, that's not going to be very pleasant. If you've not come close to a snake, or you've got a tick in your leg, then I suppose you're going to go, well, what's everybody going on about? It won't happen to me. But believe me, it can, and once it does, you will be a fan of gaiters. If you have a mind to subscribe to the channel, that'd be fantastic. Hike and Seeker signing out. Goodbye for now, and take care.